All right, so Mod Light, what is this? Duty HODF. So I got this probably, I think within the first month that it came out. I had some issues with it, so let's go over that. I guess the initial issue I had with it out the box was that occasionally, when I would deploy the light, flick to low or high or anything actually, it would go into the like flickering changing mode. With this particular light, I think 12 times, if you rapidly press and release, it'll go into the, well, hold on here. There, you saw that? That's what it would do when I would bring this out of my pocket and try to light something up. Without doing it 12 times or whatever. Like it would be like 3 hours before I used the light and it would do it. Anyway, that was annoying. It would do it occasionally, like maybe once a day or whatever. I'm not constantly using the light, but very annoying because I never knew when it was going to happen. Who knows when I needed the light and it would flicker. So not good. I had it for about a month and a half before I maybe less, probably less, before I contacted, did I say Mod Light at first? I think I did. Cloud Defense. This is a Cloud Defense. Before I contacted them, and they said, yeah, it's whatever, we'll check it out. You can either send it in or we will send you a tailcap. So I got the new tailcap. Once I got the tailcap, and you can see I have all these things too, right? So they sent me a tailcap. There was an issue with that. I noticed that I guess it was like, I don't know what the problem was, but you see that little rib or ring on the inside of the cap? That was not present on the cap that they sent me. And then right here in the back, you can unthread these. That's what all these are, the ND protectors. On that particular cap, the one they sent me, it wasn't threaded all the way into the cap, so I couldn't get these on. I couldn't thread them all the way down. So that was the problem I had with that cap. So I messaged them and I told them what the problem was. I sent pictures and everything, and they just said, hey, send the whole light in. We'll get it fixed. So they sent me back the light and a whole nother new cap. And this new one, which is actually this one, this is the original, the one that flickered. This one seems to work just fine. It's never flickered yet. And everything threads on properly. But I thought it was weird that the first, I guess out the box, it had an issue. That's cool. They sent me a cap that had some sort of manufacturing defect, or maybe they were having rolling changes or something, because it was machined and anodized and everything properly. This ridge was gone. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what sits flush against the O-ring inside here. I could be wrong. So I was concerned about the waterproofness. These things were a pain in the ass to get off. Anyway, you can see the O-ring right there. I think that's what that rib or whatever shelf sits on. Anyway, so this is the old cap. I'm not going to use that one because it flickers. This new one, you may have noticed it. The problem I have with this, and I'm not even going to say anything about it. I'll just wrap not duct tape, but electrical tape around it. But the problem I'm having with this, and this makes me think again why they might be having rolling changes or changing the dimensions or something, is look, you put this on, and it's just free spinning. You can actually tighten it down. All right, so it's tight, and look, it's just free spinning. There's dirt in there, that's why it's kind of sticking a little bit. But in comparison, let me show you the first cap that came on it initially. So look, in and out, easy. Check this one out. Super, super tight. Way thicker. There we go. Barely moves. It moves, obviously, but oh look. But yeah, so they're having, I guess, issues with the tail caps, maybe, I don't know, speculation. But at least the outside dimension of these two caps are different. And like I said, that second cap that they sent me had visible, you know, differences or missing features or whatever. I don't know. I'm just ranting and having a video because it might help somebody, or they might have the same issue. And I like finding videos online that kind of relates to what's happening to me. Lets me know I'm not just the only one having lemons or whatever with products. But I tend to have issues with everything I buy. But otherwise, it's a pretty good light. But see, if you notice, this cap that I just put on a second ago, it pinched the O-ring. This one doesn't. So I don't know what's going on. I wonder if the overall length is different. I didn't check that. Look at that. Let's see, hold on. I don't think so. Pretty cool light though. I don't know how much I like the switchback. I think I prefer this because this in my pocket, basically the whole pocket is taken up. I can't reach into it, but it's pretty cool.